Okay, today we're going to check the visibility of this company, Monash IVF, on AI search and on across different LLMs. Monash is an IVF fertility center in Australia. They work across different states and so location, and they do provide different treatments and services around fertility like IVF treatment, egg freezing, and fertility health check. To do so and to check their visibility, I'm going to use Clairon AI, and I will create a new project. I'm going to name this project Monash IVF, and I will copy-paste their website URL. Clairon is going to analyze the website and basically pre-populate all the project information using the website content. Like so. For the business coverage, we're going to put it national, so countrywide, because they operate in Australia. And for the business location, do they have... they don't have one, so let's just say Melbourne. It has an impact on the prompt creation that you will see later on. I will click on next. Then Clairon's gonna define automatically the services of focus, the personas, so basically the target audience. So here for the services, he went with IVF treatment, fertility health checks, hair freezing, etc. It's good to me. If you want, you can add a service. We're not going to do it now. And for the personas, professional man, single woman, same. I could add some other personas, but we're not going to do it for this video. I will click to next. Then I have my competitive landscape. So I don't really know this industry to be fair. So I cannot really double check or other competitors, but if you do it for your business, you can. I will click on next. And here we're going to start generating the prompts and list the prompts we want to check our visibility on. I have different options. I can import keywords. I can import an existing list of prompts. I will go with the AI generation option. We're going to use English UK, and we're going to go with 20 prompts. So I'm going to click here on generate with AI, and basically Clairon is going to generate 20 prompts with different intents, targeting our locations of focus, targeting the services and the personas we defined just before. So here I have my list of prompts, like best IVF clinics in Melbourne. I have some informational one. I will take a bit of time to work on this list, and then we're going to run the analysis. Okay, so I worked on the list of prompts. Basically, I removed the informational one because I really want to focus on more commercial intent prompts. So I do have like commercial, transactional, and some navigational, and I covered much more cities, not only Melbourne, but Sydney, Perth, and Brisbane, for example. So I'm going to select all these prompts, click there, and then we're going to set up, we're going to configure the setting for the analysis. So for the countries, of course, I'm going to target Australia because Monash focusing mainly on Australia, and we will go with ChatGPT, AI overview, and let's say Perplexity. So basically, we're going to check Monash visibility on these three LLMs in Australia for the list of 20 prompts. So I'm going to start the analysis, and we're going to have to wait for a couple of minutes. During this period, Clairon's going to run all these prompts, and we're going to get the results in few minutes. Okay, so we got the result. All the prompts have been run. So now we're going to check their AI visibility, their competitive ranking, and the sources used by the LLM, so ChatGPT, AI Overview, and Perplexity to generate their answer. We're going to start with their overall AI visibility. So I'm going to go there to prompt result. And what we can see here, multiple things. First, their total number of mentions is like 32 across the 60 prompt run. They are very visible on ChatGPT and AI Overview with 14 mentions for both, way less visible on Perplexity. But overall, very good visibility share. And they are first visible on all LLMs, on the different intent that we targeted, so commercial, transactional, and navigational. And they are also visible on 17 out of the 20 prompts that we have targeted for this video. So overall, Monash has a good, let's say even like strong AI visibility. Now we're going to check their competitive ranking. So when I click on competitive ranking, I have basically the rank of Monash. So here they rank number 2 across the 79 competitors that has been mentioned at least once across all the LLMs. Their average rank is 3.4, meaning on average, when an LLM is mentioning, recommending Monash, they are between the 3rd and 4th position. If I look at the overall competitive ranking, so the number 1 is 𝗤𝗔 fertility with 36 mentions. Then we have Monash number 2 with 32, and then GEO 28, and two others, 𝗷𝗵𝗶𝗿𝗆, 𝗷𝗵𝗶𝗿.com.au, that might be part of the same group, I assume, with respectively 26 and 25. So basically what I see here, there is no clear leaders, even if 𝗤𝗔 fertility is a bit above the other. Or let's say we have a top 2 that includes Monash with 30 plus mention, but there is no clear leading companies in this competitive ranking. If I scroll down, I have the breakdown per platform. So actually what we can see here is Monash is number 2 on AI Overview, but number 1 in ChatGPT. So basically Monash is the leading firm or the most recommended on this set of prompts in ChatGPT, number 2 in AI Overview, which are the 2 most important LLMs from my perspective, not even in the top 5 for Perplexity. So that might be something they need to work on. Now, if I look at the sources used by the LLMs to come up with this recommendation, first, I can see that Monash IVF website is the 3rd most used website across the 130 plus unique domains that has been used, and overall more than 600 unique URL used by these LLMs to generate recommendation. So what I see also here in the list of all the sources that has been used, it's LLMs mainly used company website to generate their answer. Usually, or for some other industry, we can have YouTube, we can have LinkedIn, we can have a Reddit, or sometimes government website, or directories that are part of the top 5 or top 10. But here, if I look at the top 5 company website, and if I go to the top 10 company website as well, if I look at the breakdown per platform, same, we can see that Monash is the most used website by ChatGPT, which is aligned with the fact that they are the most recommended clinic for ChatGPT as well. Only number 4 for AI Overview, and number 5 actually in Perplexity. Also, we will make soon a second video on this Monash IVF use case to go further and beyond just the result. We're going to analyze the data and come up with a strategy and high-level recommendation for this company, Monash IVF, to improve their AI visibility on all the 3 LLMs we target. So this is going to be available in the Crescendo channel, links below. We're also gonna continue to make this kind of use case video every week. So if you want to check the AI visibility of your company or of a brand you know, please add a comment below with the name of the brand and with the website URL, and we'll take it for further use cases in the next few weeks.